Ready to soundtrack your summer? With Red Bull Summer All Day Play, you choose a playlist that fits your summer vibe the best. Are you a festival fanatic, a deep-end DJ, a road dog, or a trail mixer? Just add a song to your chosen playlist and put your summer on track. Red Bull Summer All Day Play. Red Bull gives you wings. Visit redbull.com/brightsummer ahead to learn more. See you this summer.
This episode is brought to you by Prime. Obsession is in session, and this summer, Prime Originals have everything you want. Steamy romances, irresistible love stories, and the book-to-screen favorites you've already read twice. Off Campus, Elle, Every Year After, The Love Hypothesis, Sterling Point, and more. Slow burns, second chances, chemistry you can feel through the screen. Your next obsession is waiting. Watch only on Prime.
This is Optimal Work Daily. 2 myths about strategy and 2 tools to make yours work by Christine Comaford of smarttribesinstitute.com. We all know that setting a strategy matters. One of the first steps to steer your company to achieve its goals and fulfill its mission. So why do strategies so often fail? Because making strategies work requires execution. Why strategies fail? Strategies fail when the average bear doesn't know how to execute, and they aren't empowered to adjust to meet the goals. When strategies stay in the clouds, employees get lost in the woods. Meanwhile, back on Earth, they're trying to figure out exactly what to do to execute the strategy. When organizations chunk down their strategic plans into tangible, measurable, specific quarterly goals, their teams know what to do. They can keep moving and course correct if they get off track. 2 myths about effective execution. In a recent Harvard Business Review, HBR, blog, Donald Sull, Rebecca Homkes, and Charles Sull report on their effective strategy execution research. They interviewed 7,600 managers in 262 companies across 30 industries to gather their data. Organizations studied in their sample were typically large, 6,000 employees on average, with median sales of $430 million, and across volatile sectors, including financial services, IT, telecommunications, and oil and gas. The research busted several myths about effective strategy execution, 2 of which I find essential to discuss in the context of why strategies fail. I'll also share 2 simple tools that will help you put your strategies to work. Myth number 1. Execution means sticking to the plan. No strategic plan can accurately predict the future, even if a plan includes detailed roadmaps that specify who should do what, when it should be done by, and what resources are needed. In practice, unforeseen crises or unexpected opportunities can throw plans off. Leaders must make it safe to adapt to address obstacles and capitalize on opportunities, because sometimes sticking too rigidly to the plan can run counter to the strategic objectives. That's why I find one of the most important activities any organization can undertake is to create the right decision-making spaces when setting accountabilities. Tool number 1. Decision spaces cover what someone fully owns and can make autonomous decisions about. So, when something unexpected happens, they are empowered to make decisions swiftly, effectively, and in accordance with their competency. Put simply, they don't need to call on anyone to make the call. Compiling a list of answers to the following will help you when setting decision spaces. What you can make decisions about, what you can't make decisions about, and who to escalate a decision to that is outside of your space. Myth number 2. Communication equals understanding. It is true that people in the organization need to know exactly what the goal is, why they are doing it, how their department is going to achieve it, how each team member is going to contribute, and what the success metrics are. However, many executives believe that communications, for example, emails sent, presentations delivered, etc., are automatically understood. Not so. Sending out communication pieces does not guarantee they are understood. Just like sharing a lot of words with someone doesn't guarantee they are heard properly, nor does it mean it will inspire the right actions. Tool number 2. One of the simplest tools you can use to help staff understand and connect to a strategy is the outcome frame, OF. The OF simply helps chunk your strategy down. It brings great clarity as to the why and how of it, and then you can distribute this clarity to the relevant areas of your organization. In addition to helping people understand their accountabilities, the OF also emotionally engages the team in the outcome that we hope to achieve from the strategy. This helps them have their own insights around it, which is key. Employees must feel connected to the strategy. Human beings make decisions based on emotion, and they will default to activities that lead to the best feelings. No emotional connection, no engagement, period. This doesn't mean work must be all about joy, happiness, or inspiration. Here are some of the OF questions I recommend using to elicit detailed responses from people. I've provided sample responses for clarity's sake. 1. What would you like? I want to double our client retention rates. 2. What will having that do for you? I will feel happy, fulfilled, and excited about the work I do and the team I have. It will also give me more commissions to send my kids to the best colleges, making me a proud parent. 3. How will you know when you have it specifically? 50% of the existing client base I oversee will agree to renewing and extending their contracts with our company for at least another 2 years. 4. Where, when, with whom do you want this? At this main office, which is responsible for 2 major global markets, US and UK, by the mid-year with my team of 4. 5. What of value might you risk or lose to ensure you achieve this outcome? I would be willing to let go of clients who are no longer aligned with our mission, vision, and values so we can focus on those who are. I will overcome my disagreements with sales and collaborate with them to help identify and secure new client accounts that are better aligned with us. I'd also have to spend more time cultivating my team, so I'd likely lose a few hours of strategic time each week for the first 3 months of this change. 6. What will likely happen if you don't solve this the way you want? What will be the impact on your business and life? Not achieving this outcome would delay funds available for reinvesting in product development. If we don't fund innovation, we might lose market share to our competitors. Personally, this places financial stress on me as a parent providing for 3 children at home, since part of my commission is based on retention metrics. And 7. What are your next steps? Schedule a meeting with the sales team to define the optimal client profile. Meet with marketing on retention programs and outreach to new prospects. Set up recurring meetings with my team to mentor them on our new approach. Set monthly targets and celebrations as we approach our goal. You just listened to the post titled 2 Myths About Strategy and 2 Tools to Make Yours Work by Christine Comaford of smarttribesinstitute.com.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Girl, winter is so last season. And now spring's got you looking at pictures of tank tops with hungry eyes. Your algorithm is feeding you cutoffs. You're thirsty for the sun on your shoulders. That perfect hang on the patio sundress. Those sandals you can wear all day and all night. And you've had enough of shopping from your couch. Done hoping it looks anything like the picture when you tear open that envelope? It's time for a little in-person spring treat. It's time for a trip to Ross. Work your magic.
And a big thank you to Christine for this post. She is sought after for providing proven strategies to shift executive behavior to create more positive outcomes, enroll and align teams in times of change, and profoundly increase sales, product offerings, and company value. Her coaching, consulting, and strategies have created hundreds of billions of dollars in new revenue and company value for her clients. The potent neuroscience techniques she teaches are easy to learn and immediately applicable to help leaders see into their blind spots, expand their vision, and more effectively influence outcomes. So come learn more at smarttribesinstitute.com. And I think that's going to do it for today. I thank you as always for being here with me and for clicking subscribe or follow when you get a chance. And I will of course be back again with you with another post tomorrow, and that is where your optimal life awaits.